Can you imagine what your life would look like if you were just fueled with just energy day after day after day? That's what's gonna happen if you tap into who you truly are. Going through tough times does not have to be permanent. It is temporary. You go through this channel right here. If you go through this channel, you will have all the information that is needed. If you just stack those things on top of each other, you'll have everything you need to build out that dream business. Because all around the world right now, people are going through tough times, but this is the time for you to create opportunities for other people. This is the time for you to tap in to who you are and build out that dream business. But you have to tap into the person that is willing to do that. Every time I go through tough times, I have to look in the mirror and say, I'm going through tough times because I let off the gas. I was so fueled with my purpose. I was so fueled with doing this thing that I was doing, and I just stopped. Life happens to all of us. Kids come into play. Jobs are lost. Opportunities, businesses, all these things can fall apart. All these things can continue to fall apart, or just they're there one day, then they're gone the next day. But if you're going through tough times, then come to the understanding that it's your fault. I've come to that understanding every time that it's my fault. Like I did this to myself. I made a video on this channel. Your mindset could be holding you back. And in that video, I talk about throwing a chair against the wall because I was so broke. I got tired of just being broke. I want you to go back and watch that video. And then when you come back to this video, like, subscribe, and leave me a fat comment. And in that comment, I want you to say, no more tough times, or I'm building my dream business. I am automating my dream business. Even if you're not doing it, I want you to say it as if you are in the process, because that's how you get the true ball rolling. Have you let off the gas? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of hands, and poverty will come upon you like a robber and want like a armed man. That is one of my favorite scriptures. Why? Because I've come to the clear understanding, if I'm always resting, if I'm always in the mode of I just need to relax, I'm not saying that you don't rest. That is one of the most important things when you're building, when you're going at 100 miles an hour to rest. But I'm talking about you are going so fast in a direction to build who you are, or you are beginning to do that. And then you rest on Sunday. And then you rest on Tuesday. And then it just becomes part of your lifestyle of, I want to build this thing, but I'm going to push it off. I'm going to push it off. I'm going to push it off. That's where tough times start to come in. That's when you come to that realization in your life and you say, you know what? Things have to be different. Things can be different. Things will be different. And you start taking action. And that's why I said at the beginning of this video, being fueled with your desires. I'm saying that now. Be fueled with what you want. Be fueled with that dream business. $1,000 a month, $100,000 a month, $1 million a month. It doesn't really matter, but you be fueled with what you have so tough times don't come. Because ambition cannot be paid for. You have to create the ambition. You have to create the drive inside of you. And it has to be something that comes from you. Because if you start on this thing, grabbing a hold of that shiny object, And if you're trying to grab a hold of somebody else's shiny object, that thing that got you started is not gonna keep you, which is motivation. You have to enter into inspiration and transformation. That is where you will come to a place in your life where you do not ever suffer tough times. We are in a time in our lifetime where AI is starting to take over. You don't even know who is on camera. We're at a time where people are losing their jobs. This is the perfect opportunity to become rich. Hear me when I say this. More millionaires will be made in the next 2 to 3 years than the last decade. I guarantee you, in the next 2 to 3 years, will you become a millionaire? Will you be the person in your family that does things different, that seeks opportunity? They don't see tough times. Even if tough times are happening right now in your life, don't see it. Know that it's there, but focus on creating. And if you do that, your life will never, ever be the same. Come to this realization in your life that tough times does not exist. Only beautiful, prosperous, moving forward things happen in your life. Write it below. Write it below. Tough times do not exist in my life. And if you do that, your life will never be the same. And if you've made it this far, then you are an automator. Automation creates a lifetime of freedom for you. Stay amped, stay pumped, and I'll see you in the next video.